I dabbled on Christian Facebook last night. I did it. I said I wouldn't. I said I wouldn't dabble in Christian Facebook anymore because Christian Facebook is full of the worst people, okay? Not all of you. There's some good eggs in there. Most people are just devils in disguise. They act so uppity. They're so reformed, sola scriptura, and they don't know what they're talking about. How do I know they don't know what they're talking about? Because I know what I'm talking about. If I'm talking about something, I know quite a bit on it because I'm not going to make myself a fool and talk about something that I don't know nothing about. And a lot of people like to talk about their opinion. They don't like to talk about what's actually going on. So there's a lot of things on Christian Facebook that aren't in the Bible, that they're asserting is law in the Bible, or asserting that it's moral correctness, or sola scriptura, or I'm reformed, or I'm apologist, or this is not proper exegesis or eisegesis, and all these different things, and it's just horrible. Anyway, a lot of memes on Christian Facebook have to do with women not being able to teach. It says, people say that in the Bible it says women can't teach because of a verse isolation in 2 Timothy 2:12 that says, I suffer a woman not to teach or usurp authority over a man, and that she is to remain silent. Very, very mistranslated, out of context verse. I specialize in correcting our Bible illiteracy, and this verse is one of them. So I comment and I say what I do. I ruffle the feathers and I say, if that's the case, why aren't we taking everything literal? Because the Bible also says that you're supposed to, it's supposed to be correct through and through. Wholeness in the Bible is, if you're going to take this literal here, then you also need to take everything else in the Bible literal as well. You can't pick and choose what you take literal, what was spiritual, what was for those times. And people do that in the church all the time. You can't do that. You can't do that. That's considered unclean. It's hypocrisy. And that's why people who don't like the Bible, don't like God, don't like people who like God or like the Bible, because they see the hypocrisy, and they're correct. So there's hypocrisy there. So I say, if you take it literally that a woman cannot teach, then you should also take literally that you should castrate yourself. You should also take literally that it is not good for a man to touch a woman. You should also take literally that you should pluck out your own eye. And these are all verses that I can isolate and say that it's meant to be taken literally, just like you can isolate and say that women can't teach or women can't talk about God. Women can talk about God. The only time you should try to silence somebody is for them speaking a falsity. Not based on their sex, not based on their appearance, John 7:24, a falsity. Okay? If you're going to take something literal, do it all the way, honey. What happened to me after making this comment? It got deleted twice and then I got blocked. What else is new?